Good morning. We got about a minute before I get going this morning with our weekly word for the week. And as always, I like to check in and see how your week was. How did you manage this week? Or you didn't manage at all to the way that you expected it to. Well, this is a brand new week, a work week for some of us. For some of you who are still quarantined and not working, hang in there. It'll soon be over, I hope, in a very short period of time, that we can get out and do the things that we do without tremendous restrictions. But it's important for us at this time to do what we're asked to do, because eventually we will get over on the other side and start to get back to some normalcy. I know we're having cabin fever. Many of us are. But certainly I think this is going to be over in a very hopefully short period of time from now. We're getting closer to that time. We're getting closer. Some of the states are open up, and that's a good thing. Little by little, not everything, but certainly that we can get out and do the things that we do, whether use the park, you use the beaches, and have some recreation as well. Well, good morning and welcome to Inspirational Vitamin, your word for your week. This week, the word is influence. The capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone, or something, or the effect itself. And that's how Webster defined influence. John Maxwell, tremendous speaker and author, in his book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, John defined leadership with one word, and that word was influence. I find that quite interesting. John said leadership is influence, and then he said that nothing more, nothing less. When I was growing up, my mom used to always, I have younger siblings and I have older siblings, so I'm somewhere right in the middle. And she used to say to me that you can be a good influence to your siblings or you can be a bad influence. The choice is yours. This week, be more mindful of how you conduct yourself. You never know how your conductivity will affect and influence the people around you. Some of you that are watching me right now are saying, well, I'm not a leader. I don't have business. I don't manage people. I don't have people that I give direct instructions to. It's just me, myself, and I. And I totally get that. But let me inform you, or for some of you, let me remind you, the prerequisite for influence is not leadership. In fact, it's not managing people. However, it is you personally being able to demonstrate the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of others. Let me wrap up this section this morning by saying, I want to use a quote here from two sisters and their mom. They wrote the book in 2006, and the title of that book was Making the Blue Plate Special. Here's what they said. History is what comes before us. Legacy is what comes after us. When you know your history, you know where you have come from and where your purpose is. You are uniquely positioned to pass what you have learned on to others. You live your life with a sense of legacy, thinking about the differences you can make in the world and what people will say about you. You never know how you impact those around you. You never know how you influence those around you. But if you do the right thing, it will have a positive effect on those that you come encounter with. Sometimes directly and sometimes indirectly. This week, as you pursue your week, think about, how am I affecting others around me? Am I influencing them for something good? Or maybe something that I would not want them to be looked at and said, well, it's because of you why I did that. This week you have a challenge. We also have a duty to do the things that can affect the lives of others, even if you weren't asked to do it. The mere fact that you do something that's positive and something that's instructive, it will affect others in a very positive way. This week, be the influencer that can impact others around you in a positive, uplifting, and inspiring way. And as always, do me a favor, share this video with your friends, with your loved ones, with those that you have come in contact with this week. Just pass the video on to them on your social media. And join me next week, same time, same place, for your word, for your week. Until then, have a great week.